Hello my crafty friends, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary. I hope you've all had a wonderful holiday weekend. We have to say goodbye to summer. It's the unofficial last day of summer, but that means fall is right around the corner, and a lot of us really like fall. So today we're going to make a card of encouragement. We're going to be using the Cricut Close to My Heart Artistry cartridge. We'll be using this Die Cuts with a View Pumpkin Patch Matte Stack, and this has got some gorgeous papers in it. And I think I got this last year or the year before. But one thing that's really popular right now is gold and gold foiling. Well, I don't have one of those machines that laminates the gold foil, so I thought I'd do the next best thing and find some papers that have some gold foil on them. And there are lots of them in here, so we're going to get one of those out of this pack today. And then I found some basil gold foil cardstock. It is so pretty, guys. Now it's going to be really shiny, so get ready. Woo! It's very shiny and it cuts beautifully in the Cricut, or you can use it with your Big Shot. Now I will tell you what I cut with the Cricut. I did do multi-cut, and I cut it 2 times because this is a little bit thicker and it's got that shiny surface, and I wanted this to come out really nice. So when you use that, just do multi-cut and 2 times cut it out beautifully. But I got that from Amazon, and this is basil gold foil cardstock, and isn't it pretty and shiny? Ooh, I love it. And for our sentiment, we're going to use the Cardz TV Big and Bold Sentiment Set. And since this is a card of encouragement, I wanted to use God Bless You. And we're going to be doing some heat embossing with that. And we're going to use some gold embossing powder. We'll start out with a white card base. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. And this is a portrait style card, and it's folded at the top. And look at this beautiful foiled paper from that Die Cuts with a View stack. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I'm going to have all the dimensions for you, as well as the supplies that I used at the end of the video. So I went ahead and I cut this out, and I'm going to get this added to the front of this card. This is a very quick and simple card, but I think it's going to be very, very pretty and very dramatic. Here's my card base, and that is so elegant and so pretty with that gold foil. So we're going to put this aside now, and we're going to go ahead and heat emboss our sentiment on this 3 by 3 inch white square. And we're also going to put our image on here. Now I've got some Versamark watermark stamp ink. I've got my sentiment already on my Fiskars stamp press. God Bless You, and I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And we're going to stamp this close to the bottom. Okay, normally I would have used my embossing buddy on here before I stamped to get rid of any static, but I cannot find it anywhere. I have looked and looked, so I brought a dryer sheet down here to use it, and I forgot to use it. So we're going to see if this turns out the way we want it to or not. Now this is some Martha Stewart extra fine antique gold embossing powder. It's very, very fine, and I've had it a while. So I hope this is going to work. We'll just tap that off. Not too bad. Let me blow on it. There's a little bit down here. I forgot to bring my little brush in here too. Wouldn't you know? So let me get this put back in the jar, and we'll get that embossed. Okay, let's go ahead and get this embossed. I've already heated my heat gun up just a little bit, so maybe it won't take so long. I love it when it turns to gold. It's just so pretty. It should be turning any minute now. Yeah, it's starting to turn. Can you see that? Love that. So I'll finish up with this, and then we'll get this on some gold cardstock and get this on the front of our card. Didn't that turn out pretty? I just love that. Now I've cut another square of the gold foil cardstock, and I'm going to adhere this white panel to the gold, and then this is going to go on the front of our card right there, and then we're going to add a beautiful rose with some leaves on here. I decided to put this on some foam tape and go ahead and get this popped up, so I don't think I'm going to be popping up my flower. And we're going to put this close to the top and center it on either side. Love that gold. It's so pretty. Now, that's exactly what I was wanting. Now, in the artistry cartridge, in the manual on page 39, once again, I've used this beautiful flower or rose, and I cut it out of some more of that gold foil. Here it is right here. And I went ahead and cut the background out of white, but I'm not going to be using these leaves. So I'm just going to snip those off and then get these adhered together. And they're going to go on the front. And then I flipped over to page 27, and I really liked this leaf. So I've cut two of these out of the gold, and I cut the background out of white. So I'm going to get these adhered together with my two-way glue pen, and then we're going to put these right here on this front, and it's going to be so pretty. So let me get all that adhered down, guys, and we'll come back and take a last look at this very elegant card of encouragement. Here's my finished card of encouragement, guys, and I think it turned out so pretty and so elegant with the gold embossing on the cardstock and the sentiment, and then that beautiful gold foil cardstock rose with leaves. Now be very careful if you use liquid glue to glue your gold foil cardstock down, because if you get too much on there, it will come oozing out and it will make your gold foil cardstock look like it's tarnished. Ask me how I know this. And then you'll have to start all over again. So don't do that. Be very careful and very sparing with the glue. But isn't that pretty? Now, I don't have one of those machines that does the gold foil, but I think this is every bit as pretty. And I did pop my flower and leaves up on some foam tape just to give it a little bit more height and dimension. That turned out so pretty. So thank you all so very much for coming by and spending some time with me today, guys. I've enjoyed this so much, and I hope you have too, and I'll see you again soon with another card. Bye now.